Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Robin with Stamp with Dr. Robin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from beautiful San Diego, California, where I think it's maybe 70, a little breezy, a little sunny. Then the clouds come over. It really can't decide, but it is a beautiful day. It's definitely spring here. All the flowers are coming out. I've been spending a bunch of time in my yard, because our exciting news is my daughter is going to have a baby in August, and we're going to have beginning of August, we're going to have a baby shower for her in a few weeks when I get back from vacation. So I'm popping on today because I leave Sunday for 2 weeks, and when I get back, it'll be 2 weeks from Monday. I'll have my next live. So I thought I couldn't go that long without seeing you guys. So here I am early today because there's just lots and lots of news to share. So first thing is, we all know that this week coming up on May 1st, our new 2024-25 annual catalog goes live, but that also means that April 30th, which is coming up really fast, is the last day for you to buy anything from the annual catalog or the last annual catalog or the January through April mini. So if there's anything you have to have, get it now, because things are selling out. I can't even keep track of how many things have sold out. If you would like to get in on my paper share, hey Jackie, please let me know ASAP, because I am going to be ordering that like middle of the night, April 30th to May 1st at midnight. Mountain time is when they go live, and I'll be right there getting to order stuff for the paper share. For the paper share, I've got 11, I believe it is, different papers, and you're going to get a free little bit of this Glimmer paper that's in color Glimmer paper. We're actually going to be using it today. Sorry, you can hear me opening it, but I love my Glimmer paper. And this Glimmer paper comes in all the new colors, the petunia pop, the pretty in pink, kind of look very similar on this live. It looks like shamrock, shy shamrock, the peach pie, and another fan favorite, the summer splash. Whoa, so you can see with the light on it how shimmery those are. And so I'm giving you a quarter sheet of all of those as my little thank you for being a part of my paper share. My paper share is $40, and you get a quarter pack of all those other regular papers. And if you want it sent to you, it's another $9. Now I'm going to put you down for a minute to share a couple other things with you, because I want you to be able to see what's going on. Hopefully that worked. Because my next class coming up is going to be all about the layers of beauty. And you guys know from watching the last few weeks is that I am just loving that layers of beauty set, because it comes with stamps and dies, but it also comes with these masks, a series of 5 masks that make this gorgeous, gorgeous set that you can use either with the outline or, like I did here, without it. And here I embossed it and watercolored it. So those are going to be pretty much kind of like what you're going to get 4 different cards. You're going to get an entire pack of these very sparkly shimmer gems, and you're going to get half a pack of the 6x6 paper, designer series paper. These have each of the 5 new in colors. There are 4 different designs on 2 different papers, and you're going to get half a pack, which is 2 of each of these different designs in all 5 colors. So that's very packed in there for your $30 if you just want the half a pack, the shimmer gems, the 4 cards. It's going to be $50 if you want to add in the stamp set. Right where's my stamp set? If you want to add in the stamp set, it's $50. And if you want to add in the whole bundle with the dies and the, there we go, the dies and the mask, then it's $87. So if you're adding in the Layers of Beauty stamp set or the whole bundle, I'm paying your tax and your shipping. So it's really quite a deal. The other thing I think you guys really need to know about is we've got a starter kit special just for the month of May. And I've been doing this 7 or 8 years. I can never count this well. And this is the best starter kit that I've ever seen. Hey Alice, we got more people watching, good. Because this starter kit not only gets your $125 or whatever product you want from the new catalog for $99, free shipping. You get all 5 of the new in color stamps. You get a whole pack of that DSP I just showed you. You get a pack of the mix of cardstock. You get the Stampin' Write markers. This is all in addition to your $125 worth of whatever product you want. So I added all this up plus your, what you would pay for shipping on all of this. And it comes to $247.58. So you get $247 worth of product for $99. So if you're looking through the new catalog going, there's at least $100 worth of product I want, you'd be better off adding the starter kit. I would love to add you to my Robin's Rowdies team. So let me know if that is interesting to you. You don't have to do anything past that, but if you want to, then after that, you are getting to be able to, get everything at 20% off. All right, so what are we going to do today? So we are going to make a card with this Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. I guess that is 2 different ones. I love this paper. I love it when they do these kind of realistic-y looking, I need to move over a little bit, realistic-y looking papers. And look at the backs, you guys. They're just as beautiful on the back with kind of like watercolory looks. And they will go really well with, sometimes to me, it's not always the front back that goes real well, but sometimes, most of the time they are. But, if you don't like flowers, certainly the backs of these are absolutely gorgeous and will pair well with so many different things. There's so many different colors in here. I'm going to read them. Blackberry Bliss, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral. Ooh, I like this one for like wintry cards. I can totally see this for holiday cards. Where was I? Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight. Lots of Misty Moonlight in that one. Mossy Meadow, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, Pretty Peacock, and Wild Wheat. There's a little Wild Wheat and Petunia Pop in there. This one's kind of got both sides look watercolory. I love the thistle one. Oh my God. Aren't those gorgeous, you guys? All right, we've got a lot of people watching. Hey Alice, hey Cheryl, hey Sandy, hey Susan, hey Kathy. All right, so this is the card we're going to make. And this is using the deckled circles to cut this out and raise it up. Now, the deckled circles deckled rectangles. Oy. I've had the deckled circles for a while. I just got the deckled rectangles, mostly because I'm losing my favorite colors and contour set that I feel like I use all the time. So I needed something to get my rectangle fix in. And these are really fun because of the way you can layer them. So let's get started making that card. I'm going to take the biggest rectangle, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 4 from the inside are the ones that I used on this. And instead of doing it, making this card, same idea, same layout, but I'm going to turn it this way. We're going to make it this direction, and mostly it's because I decided I was going to use a different paper, and this paper to me looks better like this. So I did is just kind of decide where I wanted this. Got a little washi tape to hold it down, and then put this smaller one, kind of even spacing, top, bottom, side, side. And honestly, I didn't measure, I just did that. So let's get our Big Shot out. Oh, shh, don't tell everybody. I just called it Big Shot. Stamp, cut, and emboss machine. Now, normally, I would tell you put this a little sideways so that it's not going through straight on, because I hate that noise it makes. But since this is a 6x6 piece of paper, it doesn't really fit in sideways. So we're going to hear that clunk, clunk that it makes when it goes over a straight edge like that, which I hate hearing that, but thank you for putting up with it, because I did want to show you how I cut this out. So what's around here is all extra, and I'm certainly going to use that for something. And this, we're going to use all of it. So we've got our, that's all ready. So I'm going to put that to the side, and we're going, oops, I'm going to need my machine one more time, because we are going to cut out a different sentiment piece. So this is another favorite of mine, which is in the new catalog, the Unbounded Love set. It's basically a whole ton of things that you can use for sentiments, and then the one that goes with it, the dies, are a whole bunch of sentiments: birthday, love, hope, faith, best of luck. I decided I was going to use a little bit of, make some sympathy cards, because I've been needing them. So the one I'm using is this one, because I like the little flower piece. And what I did first is I cut it out in that, hopefully you can see how shiny it is, that Glimmer paper. And now I'm going to cut it out in some white, just basic white. Bring that back. What am I going to do with my plates? And I figure I can use the white part, the edge part, on something else, because all I'm going to use on this part is that middle part to put my sentiment on. So all I'm using today, like this will, shoot, I don't have my brush to get it all out with, but okay. This part around the outside, I'm saving for something else. And what we're really using is just that little part from the inside, because it will fit, whoop, just fine in here. And that's where we're going to put our sentiment. And I'm hoping that the sentiment that I chose will fit in there, because I actually didn't even check. Got some mossy meadow here, and I'm hoping that, yep, that with sympathy will fit right here in the middle. Hey Lori, hey Diane. I know it's not Monday. Yeah, because I am going on vacation starting tomorrow. So I thought I missed you guys last Monday, and I didn't want to miss you for another 2 weeks. So surprise, surprise. So that's some with sympathy. And then I have a little piece for the inside that there's actually some nice pieces are nice sayings from that Unbounded Love for inside sentiment. It's the first time I've used this inside one, so I'm hoping that it's going to be okay. Are we straight? Sort of. And before anybody asks, I still don't know yet when they are going to give us, you guys, the ability to buy this glass mat. But when they do, snatch it up right away. Because did you see I'm using photopolymer on here? You wouldn't think that it would work, but it actually works perfectly. And now I'm going to take my petunia pop and stamp. This is some just little flowers from our Flowers of Beauty. I hope I got the right one. Yeah, it's kind of this one. I guess it's more leaves. Maybe we should do it in the mossy meadow. Get a few leaves and then get some. There should be another one then for some flowers. I haven't actually used this yet, so we will see how that goes. So that's some leaves. And let me try to find a flower one. Okay. Like I said, I haven't even used these yet. Do you think that'll... That looks like that will sort of work. I don't know. It looks like we've got more flowers than we have leaves on here, but let's give it a try. I mean, not enough flowers, not too many. I wonder if it goes up like this or up like this. I think it goes the other way. Let's give it a try, folks. Who knows? Kind of looks a little funky, but hey, it's pretty. Let's try something else on here. There seems to be a second one that has like a background of them, of flowers. And I'm just going to put it on the same one so I know which way is up. Which of course I don't, because, this doesn't even seem to match. Well, we'll see how that goes. What I'm going to do is stamp it and then stamp it off to the side here on just a piece of paper I have, scratch paper. So we just get a really light grouping around here. Obviously we need more work on that because I'm not sure how that is actually supposed to work, but for now, it's pretty flowers, and that's all we're asking for, right? Okay, let's put this together. So we have our 8.5 by 5.5 piece scored at 4 1/4. We are going to have this piece, whoops, that's right, we said we're going this way. Going like this, and I think I'm going to do again what I did with my initial one, which is get a little bit of this petunia pop ribbon and just put it around here and tie it. This ribbon is so pretty. It comes in all of the new in colors. Okay, let's get a little bit more. It's a little difficult to tie this only because this paper is trying to, you know, move around on me. And I'm trying to keep it even. Stop moving, stop moving. Where are you guys? I could use somebody's finger here. This is how I do it. I put my pinky on here and I just hold it with my pinky. There we go. All right, so now what's going to happen is that's going to glue down like that, because you are going to be able to see it on both sides. And then somewhere, come back. I have this other little piece of the Mossy Meadow that is 3 3/4 by 2 3/8, and I'm going to attach that little middle piece to it, just so it makes kind of a frame. So you have a frame around this one, and then you'll have a frame around the other one. And then we'll glue this one down. Put a little glue underneath here so it gets the What's interesting about these deckled rectangles is you can see there's a little bit more around the edge on the top and bottom than there is on the sides here. Now we're going to take our little piece and raise it up. Oops, sticking everywhere. So pretty, you guys. So, so pretty. Now we're going to take our with sympathy and this and try to figure out how we're going to do this. So I think what I'm going to do is actually put a dimensional, couple dimensionals on this edge that's going to stick over, but I'm going to catch that outside frame so it won't flop around. Hopefully you can see that. I'll hold it up in a second. All right, you see that? Now it's not going to flop around. So it'll hold steady out here, and then we'll glue it down on this bottom part. And maybe even a little bit of glue on here. But I think mostly what's going to hold it in place are these cool dimensionals that are sticking out over the edge. And that's not straight. There we go. Is that not beautiful, you guys? Oh, look what I did. Let's turn it over and do it again, guys. Because our page needs to go like that. Let me get a new one because I can see through there. I'm so used to making cards. Well, that's not good. That had something on it. That go portrait. And now when I'm making a landscape card, I totally forget that that's what I'm doing. All right, let's try that again. I'll save that other one and put it in something else. In fact, I think my other sympathy card doesn't even have anything in it. So I'm sure none of you have ever made a mistake like that. where you put something in the wrong way. All right, so let's try this again. You know what I am gonna try again too, is that we'll just use the one that we use this time. I only have one of this size block sitting here, so I have to just keep trading it back and forth. All right. You know what I'm doing now? I'm going like this, trying to figure out how these are supposed to go. So I think that's how they're supposed to go. And let's try this again. So this time I'm going to do it the way I usually like to do it, which is use the big flat one first. There we go. I'm stamping it off. I think I got it better this time in the right place. And then I'll put on the one with the little flowers. Yeah, there we go, you guys. Much better. Much better. See, it's second time works a little bit more. All right. So that was the, what's it called? Flowers of Beauty. So the Flowers of Beauty and the Unbounded Love, the one I used to cut out that sentiment, those are in a mega suite together. I'm glad we redid this. This looks so much better, doesn't it? When I got the flowers in the right spot. So just know that when you put these flowers on, there is, you know, line them up so you know how they are working together, because there is a right and a wrong side. So that's the card that we made today. And this is the card that I made the other day. So you guys tell me, which one do you like better? Do you have a favorite of the ones we did today or the one we did last time? I think you can't go wrong either way. I mean, the reason I love this kind of paper is truly you wouldn't even have to, you know, do this second piece on the inside, because these papers are so beautiful that to me all it really needs is put a ribbon on it, put a sentiment on it, and call it beautiful. I don't usually make my sympathy cards really complicated, because I just, you know, the sentiment is really what you're going for here. And then I did have, oh, we could, since now we're so good at it, we could even do a pretty flower on our envelope, because we got this down. Let's make sure we got this going the right way. Put the whole thing on here. Now that we know what we're doing, I think. Give them heck. All right, so which one did we say was up? This one. So if you get this, the one with the big fat one flower, that one goes on the bottom. Whoops. And then put it on the same way with the big flowers on the bottom. And then they'll fit right inside. So isn't that pretty? I mean, who wouldn't want to send that to somebody? All right, so remember this, you guys. We've got the Flowers of Beauty. That's the one we used on the inside and on the envelope. We've got the Unbounded Love that I used for making this piece for the outside piece. And we've got our deckled rectangles and which are an online exclusive, in case you're wondering why you can't find them. And then we've got all of our Thoughtful Journey paper that is just so darn beautiful. So hopefully you guys all have a catalog. If you don't and you need one, let me know. Thank you, Jean. And I will not be here the next 2 Mondays, but I will be here the one after that, and I'll be posting a little bit, probably on vacation, and getting you guys ready for May 1st. So everybody have a great rest of your week. Take care. Bye-bye.